Never before in the history of the International Criminal Court have so many countries tried to prevent arrest warrants for people suspected of war crimes. More than 2 months after prosecutor Karim Khan requested arrest warrants for the Israeli leader, his defense minister Yoav Gallant and 3 Hamas leaders, the UK, Germany, the US and others are trying to stop or delay them. Other countries, including Norway, Spain, South Africa, have intervened in favor of the case. The court says it won't be swayed by political pressure.
So I think that there is a record, there is a history that shows that whether people are condemning, welcoming, sanctioning or not, the ICC system has always fulfilled this idea of protecting the judicial process from any kind of pressure.
But that was before the ICC was prosecuting Israeli leaders.
As I said, there was sanctions against the ICC prosecutor, yet that did not prevent her from moving ahead with what she believed is the application of the law.
Some reports had suggested issuing an arrest warrant against Netanyahu, who is visiting Washington, was imminent. But arguments by Germany and the UK that the court has no jurisdiction to prosecute Israeli leaders will now delay this, an argument this international law expert calls tenuous.
Removing Israelis from Palestinian jurisdiction would allow Israelis to commit, for example, war crimes, crimes against humanity, with, in a way, impunity, because they could not be prosecuted either by the Palestinians nor by the International Criminal Court, and it would all rest with the Israeli judiciary.
He believes the arrest warrants will be issued only a few months later than expected. In comparison, the arrest warrant against Russian President Vladimir Putin was issued in a month. Not a single country intervened. A former assistant to the ICC prosecutor says the decision to allow 64 interventions shows how politically sensitive the case is.
Although there was no legal merits on the substance for the UK submission, the pretrial chamber took it seriously, entertained it, and is going to delay the process of about, I don't know how many months. Law buys time to those who have power.
The ICC has long been accused of being a colonial court, often only focusing on African war criminals. But with the case against Netanyahu, prosecutor Khan hopes to send a message that nobody is above the law. But looking at the countries and organizations defending the Israeli leader, this message seems to be ignored by his traditional backers. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, The Hague.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.